Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Houston Rockets legend Vernon Maxwell was on the Sheed and Tyler podcast, going down memory lane. As he reminisced, he told a story of when he walked into the stands and gave a fan a two-piece for talking bad about his daughter who had died. He said he had to go into the stands and whoop on a white boy who was being disrespectful about his daughter who was stillborn. Stop right there. That's cold-blooded, man. Some of these damn fans, man, they really need their asses whooped. I mean, that's cold-blooded, man. To disrespect a man's stillborn daughter. Some of these fans think just because they buy a ticket, they can say anything they want to say to the players. Moving on, fam. Anyway, he talked about how he was suspended for 3 weeks because of the incident, and none of his teammates reached out to him during that time. The team didn't send anybody to work with him, any trainers or anything, to make sure he was straight, because they were going into the playoffs. And when he came back, they had brought in Clyde Drexler. And Clyde Drexler had taken his position, taken his time, and taken his shine. And he was mad about that. He said Rudy T, who he calls a friend today, didn't play him. He recalled a game where there was 30 seconds left on the clock, and Rudy was like, "All right, Vernon, you're in." And he said that Rudy Tomjanovich drew up the play for him. And he was like, "Man, I ain't trying to hit this shot." So he threw the ball hard up against the backboard, stormed off, went into the dressing room, and just act a donkey. And that and other antics, wild and crazy antics, is what caused him to fumble the bag. This happens all the time when you are not in check with your emotions. See, as a man, I know that anytime a man can control his penis and his emotions, he has an opportunity to reach his optimum. He has an opportunity to go, go, go. But lose control of either one of those, and it's gonna be a problem. You're gonna make life hard on yourself. I'm talking from experience, fam. This ain't just a person just throwing out stuff. This is experience. I've been there. By the grace of God, I'm actually still in one piece. I'm alive and in one piece. Oh yeah, man. I made mistakes in both categories, but I figured it out. Without a daddy, I figured it out trial and error. Most guys ain't gonna get to that point. Before they can get there, they are going to destroy whatever chances they had to overcome whatever adversities they may face. I've made mistakes in my career where I jumped off the stage and pieced up fans before. Yeah, fam. In the audience, talking slick, which is something I never could understand. Why would somebody pay for a ticket to heckle someone? If I don't like somebody, I'm not contributing to their bottom line. I'm not helping them secure the bag. I don't care how many other people have helped them secure it. I'm not going to be a part of the circus. I'm not buying a concert ticket. I'm not buying a movie ticket. I'm not watching them on YouTube. I'm not watching them on Instagram or Facebook. I'm just gonna totally ignore them. I'm gonna act like they don't exist. I'm not going to join the circus. These type of occurrences don't just happen to celebrities. They happen to everyday people. You're on the job, supervisor tell you to do something, you don't want to do it, you give them attitude. That's one strike. You're on the job, you're arguing with a coworker. Might be a star coworker. That's 2 strikes. And that's about it. Like at any point, really the first infraction, you're already on notice. They're already watching you and they're going like, okay, you could be a troublemaker. Let me tell you something, fam. Ain't nobody bigger than the system. They will replace you. They may use you for a moment, but you better believe at the first sign of trouble, they are looking to replace you. They are looking for your replacement. So we gotta do a better job of getting out of our feelings, Leave those emotions out of it. Think strategically. If Vernon was thinking strategically, he wouldn't have been spitting on the court. He would have known to not be getting into arguments with the franchise player, Akeem Olajuwon. He talked about how he would spit on the floor, and Akeem said, have some class. And he bucked Akeem, and Akeem hauled off and slapped him. He picked up a piece of glass. He tried to stab Akeem and all kinds of crazy stuff. So Vernon was taking his nickname seriously, Mad Max. Vernon was wild. And he said it eventually cost him the money. It's a big bag because the Rockets was about to stroke that check. They was about to give him that franchise type money, that career money, that retirement money. But he blew the bag because he blew a gasket in his head, in his brain, just tripping. So this is a cautionary tale that all of us can learn from. Vernon Maxwell, although he put in 9 seasons with the Houston Rockets, and was one of the most beloved players that we ever had. Every team needs a Vernon Maxwell, that tough guy, the one that gonna be in the trenches with you. He got your back. He gonna show up every night. He wears heart on his sleeve. He gonna get down in there and die for that ball. He'll hold the toughest player on the team. In fact, he told a story where he was guarding Michael Jordan once, and Mike was scoring on him so easily. He told Mike, "If you do that again, I'm gonna whoop your A." So Mike did it again, and he swung on him. Who don't want a player like that on their team? Hey, you score on me again, man, I'm gonna swing on you. And he swung on him. Talk about being true to your word. That's my time, fam, but what say you? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.